This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It is an honor to have you here. Let's talk about a mutual enemy of all mankind. A mutual enemy. And that enemy is the mosquito. Little bitty guy, but with killing power many times its size, absolutely. They say that over 1 million people are killed every year by a mosquito bite. 1 million die that they know of. And they figure 5 million a year have health issues for the rest of their lives because of a mosquito bite. So I'll tell a few stories on mosquitoes that I know. Benkelman over here, I assume that most everybody got a mosquito bite, but 2 women out of that town of 700 people, 2 women died from mosquito bites. It's not just a third world country thing that people die. No. And even here in McCook, we had a gentleman, a single bite from a mosquito, the right mosquito, with the stuff inside him that made it work. And that guy was in just a few days in a coma. I said a coma for a month. They finally brought him back. And it took him another 6 months to learn to walk again and to talk properly. Yeah. And he's still not perfect, but he's a lot better than he was, to say the least. But it was from a single mosquito bite. And he asked the doctor, he said, well, I've had that happen, so I don't have to worry about it ever happening again because I probably build up immunities. And the doc said, no. He said, the right mosquito with that same stuff bites you, you'd go through the whole thing again and probably not survive it this time. Now, there are options out there for all of us, and many of us know and carry in every vehicle, we do, is this mosquito spray. If you're going to be down at the park or around water or anything that you might be outside, and especially in the evenings or early mornings, it sure doesn't hurt to have some kind of a spray to keep the mosquitoes away. But that doesn't cut their numbers. They're still out there. You haven't hurt their numbers at all. And so, what I did years ago, I got a zapper, a bug zapper. They've improved them in a lot of different directions and make it better so that bees don't get killed with them as easily and things like that. At the same time, they zeroed in more on the mosquito by utilizing them. They're indoor-outdoor, and this is it. A nice little critter to say the least. This is my 3rd one. 2 have died over the years, so I just got this one. I was waiting because we hadn't had much mosquito trouble because it was so dry. But now that we've had a couple of half-inch rains, the mosquito numbers are just growing out of proportion, and the dangers accordingly. This opens up the bottom, and of course that's where you would dump. And the other night, my first night with it, I filled that with mosquitoes. What is that, hundreds? It had to be hundreds, no question. Hundreds of mosquitoes I killed in one night. And how? I put it over the water of one of my stock tanks, and I just set it there above the water, of course, and a screen between for the safety of all. And it just slaughtered. It slaughtered mosquitoes and some moths along with it. I didn't realize how many moths there were out there, little bitty moths. And it got them as well. Be that as it may, we have a lot safer yard now because I used that, and it only cost $25 bill. $25 means my yard's safer. No matter what you do though, whether you're going out and you're going to use this to protect yourself from the mosquitoes on walks or fishing trips, what have you, or in your yard. And in fact, if you so desire, you can hang one of these in your own house. If you start seeing some mosquitoes that have snuck in somewhere, have a hole that they can get in, that'll get them too. This is McCook's Mr. Bill, just trying to keep you safe. And a $25 bill I think you can afford compared to 30 days in the hospital. Thank you for your time.